Calibration no longer required, and welcome to another episode of Play Along with CharFox. That's me. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a new play along that I'm going to be starting today. It came at the request of one of our viewers. Depending on how soon or how late I post this video, this viewer may have already received or will be receiving a CharFox channel award of sorts. Let me just close this window down. So according to this viewer, this game is available on Steam. So we're gonna hop on Steam really quick and go online. Um, dun, 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 dun. And we are going to search for. It sounds like Precure, the Doki Doki thing from Netflix. So it's okay. So it's this one, Doki Doki Literature Club, and let's click on the. This game is not suitable for. Oh, hold on. Pause. Really quick. um, is this one of those, what you call those prawn games, the anime prawn games? I know Steam is okay with having. Let me just take a quick look around here. Hmm. Okay. Let's see about this game. Hi, Monica here. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit chat and fun activities with all my adorable, unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. And Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monica, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the literature club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? A little heart. This game is not suitable for children, but why? If it's a prawn game, I don't know how I feel about that on the channel. Um, hmm. I shouldn't go down there into the reviews. I might spoil myself with something. So, is there an age rating? Okay, here we go. So, find this product for horror, psychological horror. Psychological horror that makes me think of, like, you know, hmm, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have anything to go off. I don't see any adults only. It's just not for children, so it must be mature theme oriented. But I have Ruby on the show, and they do have on the show on the channel, and they do have the inference of the murder that took place that one time. So psychological horror doesn't really sound that bad, and it doesn't mention any you know explicit things. So let's give it a go. Let's see how this goes. So, um, mm, yes, this is okay. So, Doki Doki Literature Club. By the way, if you're interested in the CharFox game library, here it is. This is what CharFox usually plays. So we have Arc, Audio Serve, Company of Heroes, which I have uninstalled, Counter-Strike. Global Offensive is the latest one. Day of Defeat, Deathmatch. We need this one now, actually. So can we put this one priority? Is this, yeah, now, right now. So where were we? Um, Ghost in the Shell, Standalone Complex, um, Just Survive. It's mostly shooter games. Ragnarok. I was a big fan of Ragnarok back in the day. Uh, Ruby. I got some Ruby going on in here. Silent Hunter was a submarine game. I haven't played this in forever, but it's there. Starbound, Terraria, The Division, um, and XCOM. I'm also a big, excuse me, I'm also a big XCOM fan. So I got XCOM the first one and also the second one. So yes, those are the games that CharFox plays when he has time. So let's see, it's good to go. All set. All right, here we go. So let me make sure that this is being picked up by OBS while we're launching. Let's see. Is it there? Okay, it's there. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Roger, let's make this window bigger. Okay, so here we go. Doki Doki Literature Club. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warning, please visit that site. By playing, you agree that you are at least 13. 13 years? That's not bad. Alright. And you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing. What is it with these things? It sounds pretty bad. Oh, that's loud. Okay. And we're in. I'm getting... That's cute. I'm getting concerned with these warnings, honestly. Alright, so... Always check the settings for the secret things that might be in there. Alright, good stuff. Text speed, I like it a little bit fast. It's good stuff. Load any saved games? No. And new. I've played visual novels before. The Ace Attorney one. So I have an idea of these things. So my name is CharFox. That's me. Okay. Hey! Or hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it's just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk around to school together, and there is no around in there. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, CharFox. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But did you wait for me after all? But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, sorry. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. And by the way, CharFox, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining. Oh, that's me. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me, if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Oh, she's blushing. Well, that you can come to my club. Sayori? Yeah. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's just so cunning as to have planned this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus today marks the day that I sold my soul. That I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori's always says nice things about you. Seriously? Oh, this is another girl. I'm gonna have a hard time remembering the voices I'm making.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Three girls. Sophisticated. The middle one, childish. And this one... I don't know what voice to do for her. So let's just go with...
Ah, CharFox, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I feel like Crow right now. I was stunned by the shortness of the innkeeper's daughter's skirt.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right?
That's right.
It's great to see you again, CharFox.
Monika smiles sweetly. It's an interesting pose for sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika.
Come sit down, CharFox. We made room for you at the table so you can sit down next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them! I'll get them!
I need to figure out her voice.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
Wait, this is the small one. I'm sorry, I'm confusing her with Sayori.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Oh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know.
Oh, she has the little fang, so that means she has a mischievous voice in my head. So yeah, so
Well, you know.
okay, so I'm getting the voices down.
Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
No, I keep messing up the voices. She's gonna be.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she had it made herself. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Baka!
This is one of the Baka girls. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I've heard this before. Made them for you and anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. I mean, Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy.
Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in... Oh, that's me. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. I actually came for the cupcakes. I was told there was cupcakes here, so... And then I was gonna look around the area. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica's really a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah,
We'll do our best.
you know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, CharFox, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without even thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh? Why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You don't usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of, You left a piece of scrap paper behind behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give it back.
Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems? Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well,
guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri?
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, CharFox?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Oh, hold on. There's still one problem.
Eh? What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought when they're all staring at me with these disappointed eyes. Or dejected. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry. I thought CharFox.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. It was kind of like synchronized.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Actually...
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
CharFox, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, CharFox, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always staying after school. She's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. quick pause here, really quick. How much time has been going on? 35 minutes. I think I'm gonna save this here. Boop. And here. Boop. And okay. And leave it there for now. Boop. Yes. Excellent. All right, so let's leave that there for now. I don't want to make them too extra long, because I don't just want to plow through it. But okay, so we joined the literature club. We not sure what's to come from this, but it seems like those harem animes where the main character has this trait or something about him that attracts all the girls around him, and in the end they all end up vying for his affection one way or another. And very similar to other dating sims and other things that I've experienced in my life already. Let me just bring up here, switch this to a watch along, make the screen bigger if that works. Bop. Oh, perfect. All right, so it seems to me that that's this kind of game so far. I'm getting familiar with the names. Sayori is the my childhood friend. You got the childhood friend. You got the class. What do you call it? The popular girl from the class, which is Monica. At least last year is the vibe that I'm getting. You have Yuri, that is the really refined, elegant, sophisticated one, and also shy. And Natsuki, no, yeah, Natsuki. Is it not? Wait, who's my childhood friend? Is it Natsuki or Sayori? Ugh, I'm mixing up names. I think it's Natsuki. Natsuki is the new girl, and Sayori is the childhood friend. If I'm wrong, I'll get it right next video. But Monica, Yuri, Satsuki, and Sayori. So childhood friend, popular girl, refined, sophisticated one, and the what you call these girls? The Tsundere girl. She's the Tsundere girl that doesn't know how to express herself. So I'm getting this vibe from the game. I'm making an impact on the girls. They seem really attracted, or at least not attracted, interested, in me as the character. So we'll see where this goes. So let's leave it here for now. We're just getting started. I joined the literature club, and everyone was really looking forward to me joining, and they got sad when I was about not to, or when I was going to put it on hold, but they all got super happy afterwards. So maybe they've been having a hard time getting people to join the club, and a fresh new face is something new and different. New eyes, new perspective, new opinion, new member. And considering the fact that I'm also male, different things going on. So let's leave it there for now. I'm going to try to do it between 30 minutes or so it's not too long. But yeah, so let's leave it there. Thank you so much for watching and joining me for another episode of Play Along. I greatly appreciate everything that you do. You guys are amazing, and thank you. I mean it. So until next time, take care, and bye-bye.
ふわふわふわふわふわふわりくるくるくるくるくるくる回るのふわふわふよふよふわふわりうるるくるくるふわふわ飛び出したの